It is always recommended to visualize the variograms with it and make sure they match the geology and the overall understanding of the mineralization. So here we are going to visualize the variograms in 3D. First of all, we are creating a viewer and adding the composites to that viewer. We are adding the composites colored by the variable gold. And we are also looping over these values here, 0 0.5, 0 0.65, and 0 0.8. I'll explain what that means. And for each one of these values, we are creating a solid from the variogram object. So this toSolid function will take several parameters. The first of all is this buffer at parameter. And if you see here, this buffer at is exactly the value that we are changing. So let me try to explain what that means. So if I do have a variogram that has been fitted with a model, if I want to visualize that variogram in 3D, the size of the ellipsoid will depend on what level we are thresholding the variogram. So if I threshold the variogram at this level, we get a range. If I threshold the variogram at a different level, we get a different range. And if I threshold at a higher level, we get another range. So in order to visualize or create an ellipsoid or a volume based on the variogram, we need to specify a threshold. But sometimes the short range structure goes up faster than the long range structure. So just looking at one threshold doesn't give us a full picture of the variogram structure. So that's why we are thresholding the variogram at different levels and creating solids for each one of those thresholds. And we are adding that to our 3D viewer. And these are just camera parameters of the 3D viewer. So if I run this cell, it should generate a visualization of that 3D variogram model. We can see our composites in the outside domain. You'll see that the inside domain is missing here. And we can see the range of the short structure at the 0.5 level. It's pretty omnidirectional, but for the longer ranges, we kind of see some more anisotropy. And it does seem to be following the gray trend, so it does look reasonable to me.